You are all you need. Welcome to Inner Temple, a sanctuary where we explore the sacred within, the body, mind, and soul. I'm Katerina Milan, your guide on this journey of self-discovery and healing. Today's episode is about reclaiming the untamed parts of ourselves, stepping into the energy of the wild woman archetype, and reconnecting with the instincts and truths we often silence. This episode is inspired by a collage I call Running with the Wolves. It's a vivid representation of the wild woman archetype, her freedom, her intuition, and her strength. Together, we'll explore what it means to honor the wild within and how this energy has transformed my own healing journey. There was a time when I felt utterly disconnected from myself, from my truth, and from the natural rhythm of life. I was living a life defined by external expectations, checking all the right boxes, and yet I felt hollow. Then something began to stir. It wasn't loud, not at first. It came as a whisper, a subtle nudge toward something raw and untamed. I now recognize it as the wild woman archetype, the primal part of me that longed for freedom, for authenticity, for the courage to howl into the night. The first time I felt her energy, it was disorienting. It wasn't the version of myself I was used to. She was fierce, unapologetic, and deeply intuitive. But I knew even then that she was a part of me that I needed to reclaim. The wolf is often seen as a symbol of the wild woman, and for me, it became a guide. Wolves are loyal to their pack, but also fiercely independent, embodying strength, survival, and instinct. When I was deep in my healing journey, the wolf appeared in my meditations, my dreams, and even unexpected signs in my waking life. It reminded me to trust my instincts, to listen to the voice within that had been silenced for so long. The wolf didn't just guide me back to myself. It taught me resilience. It showed me that survival isn't just about endurance. It's about embracing your wildness, scars and all. As I walked this path of rediscovery, the energy of the wild woman inspired me to write this poem, a tribute to the untamed spirit within us all. Running with the Wolves. Under the moon's watchful eye, I hear the call, a primal cry, a whisper of forests fierce and wild, calling me home, a lost child. The wolf moves with knowing grace, a guardian of the untamed space. Its gaze reflects the truth I seek, a strength unspoken, raw, unique. My dress flows like rivers untamed, stripped of the fear, no longer shamed. I dance with the shadows, bold and free, a wild woman rising, finally me. The world had tried to bind my soul, to tame the fire, to take control. But beneath the stars I find my way, through the night into the day. The wild knows no need for walls. It runs with the wind, answers the calls. Instinct and spirit, fierce and whole, a rhythm that echoes in my soul. So here I stand, no longer afraid of the wild paths my heart has made. For in the howl of wolves I see the untamed spirit that lives in me. But reclaiming the wild woman isn't easy. It requires you to confront the roles you've played, the expectations you've absorbed, and the parts of yourselves you've abandoned. For me, this meant shedding the carefully constructed masks and embracing the raw, messy truth of who I was. I remember meditating on the walls I had built around my heart. I imagined them crumbling under the force of a wrecking ball, not a gentle dismantling, but a powerful, necessary destruction. The wild woman taught me that true healing is unapologetic. It's fierce, and it's deeply personal. As I began to let her energy guide me, I felt my creativity reignite. I found myself drawn to art, poetry, and nature, expressions of the untamed spirit within. It was like rediscovering a part of myself that had been waiting patiently for years. Now the wild woman is part of me I cherish. She reminds me to trust my instincts, to honor my intuition, and to live authentically. She is not separate from me. She is my creativity, my resilience, and my connection to nature. When I see the moon or hear the howl of a wolf, I'm reminded of her presence. She is the part of me that runs free, that embraces life in all its messiness and its beauty. And through her, I've learned that the most powerful thing we can do is let ourselves be exactly who we are, wild, untamed, and free. As we close, I want to invite you to reflect on your own connection to the wild woman. 1. When was the last time you let yourself trust your instincts completely? When was the last time you let yourself trust your instincts completely? 2. What part of yourself have you silenced or suppressed, and what would it feel like to let it speak? What part of yourself have you silenced or suppressed, and what would it feel like to let it speak? 3. If you could run with the wolves, untethered and free, where would they lead you? If you could run with the wolves, untethered and free, where would they lead you? Take a moment to sit with these questions and listen for the answers within. As we close this episode, remember, you are all that you need. The wild woman within you is waiting to be heard. She's your intuition, your creativity, your primal strength. Trust her, and she'll lead you back to your authentic self. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe, leave a review, or share it with someone who might benefit from its message. Together, we can help more people reconnect with their wild, untamed selves. Thank you for being here with me today. Until next time, keep listening to her voice, trusting her instincts, and running free. This has been Inner Temple.